Yo, 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 it's the motherfucking Yoties. We just tapped in with LA Taco and did a cool-ass interview, a sick-ass interview. If you know what's good for you, you better tune the fuck in, man. Be prepared to be disappointed. Because we ain't shit.
Okay. Well, this could really just be really organic. I'm really excited to talk to y'all. It doesn't have to be on any weird bullshit. Like, you can really just say whatever you want. But yeah, with that being said, I'll get started.
Cocks.
Yeah, just like that. That's actually what we're talking about the whole time.
I feel weird already.
Well, my name is Taylor Contarino from the LA Taco, and I have Coyote here with me today. I would love for y'all to be able to just introduce yourselves a little, maybe tell us what y'all have going on, what your next steps are, what you have going on recently, maybe any performances. But really, at first, if y'all just want to introduce yourself to the audience, I think that would be perfect.
All right, I'm Ladies Love Guapo, the chubby chaser.
And I'm Blanco the Blizzard, the brains of the operation.
All right, so you already kind of gave us a little insight on what your roles are. So you say you're the brains of the operation.
Correct.
So I would love if y'all expand on that. What is it like being a hip-hop duo? And can you tell us a little bit more about how that experience has been so far?
So pretty much when you're the brains of the operation, you take all the fucking heavy load, of just all the creativity and amazing stuff that we do, and you pretty much come up with it. And then I say it to this guy, and then he takes it, runs with it, and takes all the credit for it. That's pretty much what it is.
I know that's right.
In a nutshell, I mean, there's some truth to it, but not all. I mean, he has good ideas, but
vice versa.
I'm the one that, let's say our ideas, right, they're probably, as far as visuals or creative stuff, let's say it's 60-40. Like, you have 60, I have 40, but I'm the one that goes out and like executes most of them. Like as far as like, so if I need an idea, I just be like, Rick, give me
sometimes I'm
idea.
sometimes I'm too nonchalant for my own good. Really, that's what it is, and I need to work on that. I need to work on.
He's
that.
an artist,
but I'm just like the definition of an artist. Like
you're a creative.
I'm a creative,
you're the
and
executor.
And my brother likes. I would say, but we
both execute when
time comes. But I feel like we complement each other very well, like because just we know each other. We're fucking brothers.
Yeah, my brother,
and we've been cursed since birth.
Yeah, I'm the older brother, so naturally,
amazing.
You know how that goes.
Yeah, so, but I feel like it's a perfect match because like whatever I lack in, he picks up the slack, and then whatever he lacks in, I pick up the slack. So you know, I feel like that's why we're growing at the rate we're growing, and it's been a success thus far.
Yeah, and sometimes it's easier when it's like, because you know, there's a lot of people. We've been in different factions before where there was like 4 of us, and the reason it didn't work is because there's too many opinions, and then
that's why bands always split up.
You
know, it's too many egos and clashing, and ideas are different. With me and him, it's like, bro, we've been rocking since the cradle, from the cradle to the grave. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, even when we don't see eye to eye, we just like take a step back, take a breather, and then come back and just pick up where we left off. Because it's family at the end of the day. You know, it's my bro. We're gonna ride or die till it's over.
If I really have an idea and I want to do it, like, he might tell me, I don't think so, but at the end of the day, like, if I'm passionate about it, it's like, bro, we're doing it.
You're
like,
gonna execute
it's not, it doesn't be here this day because it's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, of course.
And vice versa, if he really wants to do something and I'm on the fence, unless we're both kind of on the fence, then it's like, all right, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah. Like the video we did with Mario, we had 2 songs before that. He was on the fence about one. I was on the fence about the other.
So it's like compromise.
So then we're like, I guess we got to make a new song because you don't like that one. I don't like this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we made that with like 2 weeks before the video.
Was it 2 weeks? I thought it was like
a week,
5 days before the actual video shoot. We made that.
It was down to the wire.
But it's like, it was one of those things like once you hear it, you know, if you know, you know. We didn't have to force it. We heard that fucking bass slap and them fucking crazy ass instruments and the beat, and we're like, this the one. Yeah. And then.
But we have a video we're about to drop that was gonna be like the main rollout for the album. Yeah. I won't say too much about the video. It's fucking sick as hell. But he was like kind of on the fence about the song, not all the way, because we both. I approached stuff like, how did we feel about it when we made it? You know what I'm saying? Because naturally you're gonna get over it. When I first made that song, I was like, damn, this shit fire. Like, if there's a song that he really fucks with, he makes sure he's gonna tell me, get on this. Like, and that was one of those songs where I sent to him, like, get on this. So like that's the feeling I like to hold on to. Like, all right, when I first made this, I made sure I was passionate about you getting on it. So I think we should still take this song serious instead of putting it on the back burner type thing. So The thing about me and him, again, it's easier because it's like, all right, fuck it. Like, you want to do it, let's do it.
Right.
It's not too much, like, friction there. It's like...
Yeah, and this is a song we recorded, like, what, 7 months ago? And we have so many songs that, like, we recorded, I'd say 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they just never came out. And then somehow we just stumbled across them again. And we're like, God damn, why did we never put this shit out? This is fucking fire. Yeah. We just came across another one of the songs that we did not too long ago, the Running Out of Time shit. We're like, damn, it's a fucking hit record. Yeah. We did this shit like fucking 3 years ago, and it just sits in the hard drive. And
how often does that happen? Like revisiting the fall and then finding stuff that you're like, why did we never release it?
I think when you've been doing it for as long as we've been doing it, like we just got so much 10+ years.
Like, has this been a whole lifetime type thing?
Yeah, it's just like what we
over half our life.
It's just what we do. It's like it's like breathing air at this point. Like this is all we know how to do is just fucking chase this dream, or just like it just feels like this is what we were put here to do. It's like our calling. So it's like
I definitely get that. And you mentioned something really important, the dream. So I know there's both of you, and of course, you know, you're a collective, but you also are gonna have different opinions. What does the dream look like to each of y'all?
To me, it's like
I want to be fucking. Not bad. You can go first.
Naturally, you know, like really, the dream is to get all the accolades. Like I like respect from my peers, people I respect that respect us. That means a lot to me, which is happening now. A lot of people we admire reach out of nowhere, and we're like, God damn, you see that?
Yeah, like that's crazy. Yeah, it's amazing.
And then we take it further, and of course, we try to do something creative with them. But that's awesome. But at the end of the day, we got to make a living. So I want everything that comes with it. I want Grammys. I want platinum records. I want to be in movies. All that shit. But when it's all said and done, if you're able to pay your bills and travel and all that shit, that's cool. But I'm a competitive person, man. I'm like Michael Jordan, Kobe. Like I have that type of mentality where I'm not in it just to fucking do it. If I land in the middle, that's fine.
That's okay.
But that's not what I'm aiming for.
That's not the goal.
Yeah, the goals are fucking very big. Where it's kind of intimidating when we put ourselves in these positions. Like but that's why we're presenting the art as we are recently, because it's like, all right, if we view ourselves this way, we have to make it this way, like if we're capable of it. So go, what were you
gonna say? Yeah, like he said, but yeah, the dream is just doing what the fuck we want, when we want, how we want, creative control, you know what I'm saying? And if that so happens to help change our lives and the people around us, their lives as well, like our family and stuff, then I feel like that's the dream, being able to just pay your bills through fucking making art and making music.
If my mom wants to go to Paris, there's nothing. I want my mom to have a credit card.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, like just money and fame ends up changing me. I'm fucking 50 years old with a beer belly, 30 gold chains, and a jacuzzi, and a sandwich on top of my hill. And I just pushed everybody away that loves me, and I just die alone up there.
No, I don't know about all that. I'm not really interested in that. That doesn't really sound as appealing.
We've had chances to like, quote unquote, go viral the wrong way.
Oh, what you mean?
There's some incidents that were happening around our name a while ago, but if we would have doubled down, we would have been like, oh, we'll go crazy right now. But we immediately knew, like, nah, I don't want it like this. Like, I immediately knew that, fuck no, like this is not. It didn't feel good. Like the stress that comes around, like just negative energy. Like I ain't with it. So like he said, as long as we're able to be ourselves, stay true to the art that we do, and you know, and if it's able to change our lives and the people around us, that's really the ultimate goal. Like showing up as yourself everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And no matter.
We're definitely on that path, man. That's where it seems.
No, yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, it's a blessing at the end of the day. All glory to God, man.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Praise be to Allah. I haven't smoked in a month, but I'm about to spark up for you.
You don't have to. It's completely up to you. No pressure at all.
Nah, I like smoking. It's just I have a sensitive throat.
He has like 3 different personalities, and when he starts smoking, he turns into somebody else. This guy, his name is Tim. You don't want to meet Tim.
Jacob.
Oh, it was Jacob.
Oh, for real? Jacob? Who the hell is Jacob?
When I was out on the prowl and stuff.
Gosh.
Just because no girl ever believed it.
No, not at all.
Jacob was like, yeah, right. I just
want I'm sure.
the bar.
We all have those, I guess.
It's very low, so
I'm a liar.
It's only uphill.
Only uphill from here.
You
only
gotta
uphill
set the
from
bar
here.
very low at the beginning. Yep. I'm a liar.
Lying. And I was like, can I know your real name? I'll be like, no.
No, are you serious? Where were y'all that y'all were using fake names and aliases?
Here in LA.
Hermosa Beach.
Yeah, Hermosa Beach, Long Beach.
Hermosa Beach, Long Beach.
Oh, fucking, and everywhere in between, goddamn it. That was just my go-to. One day it just came out and I just stuck to it.
Oh my, Jacob.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't know why. But that was really my logic. Like, all right, you're gonna know from the gate I ain't shit. I'm lying to you. I don't want nothing serious. And it worked for me at the time.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I want to talk about
I'm married now.
Oh, cool. Okay, so everything's that's good.
I met my wife as Jacob.
Did you say your real name when you met your wife?
Oh yeah, she already knew me.
Yeah, okay.
That's a whole other story.
I mean, hey, we could talk about it. It's up to you.
Man.
No, all right. Well, then I want to talk about your mom. I want to know what it was like for your mom to raise y'all.
Oh shit!
Damn.
And what that relationship is like now. Now that y'all are living your dreams.
My mom took a lot of the load, man. I would say.
Yeah.
You know, my dad was a hustler, so he was always out. You know what I mean? I feel like growing up, thinking back, it's like, damn, my dad was absent a lot of the time. He's making up for it now that he's older. You know, he's very much involved. And I love my dad. I always had respect for him to this day, man.
He taught a lot just by being.
Yeah, just by being himself. He taught us a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like both of us are certified mama's boys. You know what I mean? Like,
So y'all are close then.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
That's
I
really
love my mama.
Very
Number one
close.
fan right there, and vice versa.
Shit, they hated that when we started rapping. They never really.
They didn't like it. Really? So how is it now? I'm curious.
I mean, now they're seeing that what's happening.
They're seeing the success, and they're like, "Damn, you guys weren't delusional, huh?"
Yeah, no, it'd be like that.
They still don't like some of the stuff we say.
Like, what are some of the lines they're not a fan of, or maybe?
Well, there was one song, the intro video. I remember my tia Tere called me crying.
That is mom's sister.
My mom's sister, yeah, because we had my grandma on the video, and that's a whole nother backstory.
Okay.
The video is pretty crazy, but we exaggerated a lot of things in it. And I don't want to get into details why she called me crying, but she called me crying just because it hit some things that she would not like to be broadcasted.
Okay.
And you know, and a lot of times it does that. There's several incidents. Like I've told the story about my uncle from my perspective. He's dead now. Rest in peace, my Uncle Martin. Right here, we were really close to him. He was like one of us, really. And you know, like we knew him different than everybody else knew him. So I had told the story in a song, and of course, you know, I got some calls from that. So every so often, if we reveal too much or if we say something sensitive, our family
people don't like
it.
Sometimes people don't like looking in the mirror.
Yeah,
and I get it. Like I guess that's a negative side of having artists in your family, because we're gonna have to broadcast.
You're gonna have to. That's what art is, right?
From our experience, you know,
exactly,
just to keep it authentic. And some people just catch strays along the way. And
I mean, yeah,
it's up to us to not give a fuck. Sorry.
And you never know when the feeling just hits you. Like, and some of those songs, the personal songs, like you don't go in the studio expecting to make a song like that.
Yeah,
like,
no, it just happens naturally.
Those kind of records that are deep like that, they can't be forced. Like you just gotta let it come to you, and they just naturally flow out of you.
Remember I told my tia, like, hey, this is y'all burden for having an artist in your family. Like any story could be told for the most part to a degree, right? Like, but if I had a personal experience with somebody that affected me a certain way, I'll keep it within the lines of respect, but at the same time, like I'm gonna keep it honest in my art, and if I felt a way, like I'm gonna speak about it. You know what I'm saying? And
I get
just heads up, if you my family or anybody that knows me,
watch what you say around this.
You're gonna make a song about you.
Watch what you say. But if we're close,
watch what you say around. We're gonna make a fucking song out of you.
Any story could be up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know when the universe just wants you to use this story. And it's happened a couple times where our family wasn't too happy about it.
Well, I feel like that's the thing about art. We use art almost as like a healing, like a coping mechanism. Right. At least that's kind of how I feel like it is.
Too much,
it's, you know.
That's it.
sometimes even I make music as well, and it can be scary sometimes because it's like when you put something out there into the universe, people are going to take it and perceive it however they want. They're going to consider it however they want. And sometimes people are going to take things very personal, and maybe you didn't even mean for it to happen that way. Do y'all feel as though music is kind of your coping mechanism or something that you heal through?
I can't wait till I have a fight with my girl or something sad is happening in my life. That's when I go in the studio.
No, that's real.
I use that stuff. Like I'm almost grateful for it.
About to start a fight.
When I'm in my head, it's kind of an escape thing. I'll be like, man, fuck this. I'll just leave and I'll go to the studio. But then I know, like, all right, let me search for something because right now I might find something. Like as artists, we're always looking for something.
Oh yeah.
And it just so happens when I'm in a fucked up mood or sad or mad or whatever, like that tends to bring out some good stuff that I'm a fan of myself.
I agree.
Yeah, the microphone is really a shrink.
Yeah, no, that's real.
And I heard some of your shit too. You're dope. I just want to say that on record. Dope boy was showing me.
What kind of music do you make?
R&B. I'm the same way though. If someone breaks my heart, they have an album the next day.
Exactly.
I can't do anything about it. It's just natural.
That's the best gift the guy can do to you break your heart, to be honest.
Suddenly they got a poetry book, an album, a movie. But that's the thing about art. We make art because we have feelings. And we wouldn't be able to create art if everything was perfect. That's kind of the point though. If life was perfect, what would we even do all day? That's why we have to make art. Where do y'all feel like a lot of your creative inspiration comes from? And I know you just touched on it. I would love
from anger. That's what my girl always tells me. You only fucking express your emotions when you're angry.
Oh.
Sorry. It comes from anger, pain, happiness, just any emotion, whatever it is you're going through, man. Like that's all it is. So that's why I feel as good artists, they display layers in their stuff. Yeah. That's what we like to touch base on. We don't want to be boxed into this cookie cutter, whatever LA scene or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna show you different sides of us through our art.
Does it feel inauthentic when you go into the studio just because you have to? Like, let's say you have a session at Wednesday at 5 and you just have to.
I hate studio sessions like that. I hate studios, period. That's why I like my home setup. Real. Because whatever time you're going through in the day, you could just jump in there and be like, oh shit, I'm feeling this way right now. Because
it don't feel the same when it's forced. Like
exactly. I mean, we still go in there and do our shit and knock it out. You know? Sometimes, a lot of times you make bangers. Yeah. But, I feel like our best work just comes when the words naturally come to us. And that's why when you have a setup at our house, we just like, oh shit, boom, got these ideas.
Just do it, spur of the moment.
Everybody's process is different. For sure. Some people like the studio vibe, want to invite people, have the liquor flowing.
The structure,
boom,
I guess.
Boom. Me, fuck no. That's when I perform the least. Like now, have we performed and have we done great stuff in that environment? Sure. Yeah. But it's not our preferred method. So sometimes too, when certain people that only want us to enter their world, there's a couple homies that they're like, oh, this is how I like to do it. I like to be in the all right, we've done it your way though a few times. Like, when are you gonna start respecting our process? Because that's not my process. Like,
and everyone's
I'll be rapping about how fly I am, and it's like 9 a.m.
Just wake up, feel good.
I'm wearing boxers. That's our easiest. That's our easiest lane. Like I could do that in my sleep. Like if we go to the studio sessions, 9 times out of 10, we result to like, all right, let's pop our shit. Right. That's what we do. Right. Like that's how we started rapping. Just being high, talking shit. Yeah. So
no, but I love that. That's dope. So can y'all tell me a little bit more about how you got your start, how it all began, if you don't mind?
Right there.
Marijuana. We never planned on being rappers. I never thought in my fucking
I thought I was gonna be the Mexican Allen Iverson. Dreams. We had a playoff game and it was a basketball game.
Bethune
we
Park,
lost the championship.
Bethune Park.
Bethune Park on Gage and Hooper in South Central.
Oh yeah.
Only Mexican squad at the time.
Yeah. So
it looks different now.
We made it to the chip, but we lost it, and we're like, damn, I don't think this basketball shit is gonna work out.
Oh, I guess not. Yeah.
We're a little too short for the standard.
We went to the homie Joanne's house. And I remember we were all smoking, and this is how I remember it. Rick said sometimes he remembers it different, but this is what my memory told me. We were passing the joint, and I think someone started beatboxing, and then we just started rapping initially about the other team, just kind of talking shit. And then that led to the homie rapping about titties, and then we had a whole freestyle about titties. And then next thing you know, for me, I'm like, oh, next time I smoke with the homies, I'm gonna have something written. Yeah. So I wrote my first rap and then I rapped it. And then they told us we were dope and we believed it. And then
and it's all been up ever since.
Yeah, man. It's been stagnant for a very long time. Yeah. But as of lately, it's been up for sure.
We did it just
put
to
the
do it.
footwork in. Like we've been paying dues ever since we started doing it. Like we really dug in. We've been hip hop fans since birth, since I could remember, you know. But like we really took the shit serious. We were at fucking Lemert Park at Project Blow. Shout out to Project Blow when we were fucking kids.
As soon as we started,
we're like, all right, where the spitters at? Where the rappers at? Let's go around that circle.
It's the best over there.
And we was up there. And we wasn't ready back then, but it's different
now.
We were always like, our lane was not that, right? Because that was super backpack.
Yeah.
But we were almost too fly for the backpackers. And then it seemed like for the just hyper street LA shit, we're too lyrical for just the hyper street shit.
Yeah.
So like we found this middle lane where it's like, all right, we just started creating our own style.
Well, you kind of have to sometimes, you know.
Yeah. So it kind of just the style.
We
just
feel like we're pioneers doing what we're doing, man.
I could definitely agree. I think everyone does. Yeah.
I feel like we never fit in anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we just been creating what we think is dope, and thus Aliens. Like we not from this planet. We're completely different. You know what I mean?
That's our album that's about to drop July 26th.
That's fire. July 26th. Okay, that's exciting.
Aliens spin-off on Outkast, because I know they felt the same in Atlanta at the time. That they didn't really fit in with the sound, and even the East Coast and all the other guys thought the Southern guys couldn't rap.
Right.
So they probably felt the same as I feel we feel in LA, but LA starting to embrace us now, because it's like we just tripled down on everything. Like, oh yeah, like y'all think we rap too much, we gonna fucking take it up a notch even further. But then we hit them with the creativity like on a whole nother level, and we see people. They started mimicking what we were doing, like the low production stuff.
Yeah.
And I think we kind of pioneered that too, like the real form. We've been doing that since like 2020, 2019, when we first got benched. We started doing the low production. Yeah. We took it up a notch in like 2021. And then we saw it being super easily duplicatable. We even gave the game to a lot of friends. We're like, man, this is how you do it. You just pick up your iPhone and right. But now it's like we're switching it to like high level production stuff. So it's gonna be a lot harder to mimic that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you talked a little bit about the fact that LA is embracing y'all now. What does that feel like, and what do y'all think about, you know, just the current state of the music industry here in LA?
It's great.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit, embraces or not, man. We're doing what the fuck we want. I've never been one to be like, oh, I want to be accepted.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Accept me or not, I'm gonna make what I feel is dope, and if people fuck with it, cool. If they don't, guess what? I'm still gonna do it tomorrow. Like,
yeah,
I actually started liking the conversation around our name, which was kind of that, right? Like, but it's like, all right, cool, because it's like we don't like us, like we weren't going for like the cosigns or the bloggers to do our shit, right? We were going after the people. Like, all right, man, fuck them. They're not gonna give it to us. We already figured that out. Like, all right, bet. Like, you know who's gonna give it to us is the people. They're the ones that matter. We started really just doubling down on our audience.
Oh yeah, it's
only focusing on them.
Yeah, of course.
And through that, you know, it spreads. And every so often it exceeds our audience, and it goes, and that's how you build new fans and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just been a cycle. The Kobe method: shoot a lot. You're gonna miss a lot, but you're gonna score.
For sure.
You're definitely gonna score.
Yeah.
You know, our mentality.
No, and I love that. A couple minutes ago, you guys were talking about just like putting the work and kind of just putting those hours in. And I want to talk a little bit about independence as artists. So y'all are independent, from my understanding. So, you know, I'm sure everyone already knows this, but that means y'all are putting in all the legwork, you and your team. I would love to hear a little bit more about your journey being independent and what that means to y'all, because there are so many artists that crave independence, and I feel like that's just a bigger conversation than ever before. So what does that mean to y'all, and how has that been?
I mean, I think it was out of necessity. Most artists don't got the chops to be independent because you got to hold yourself responsible. Like,
accountability.
We've always been in-house. Like, we've always... Like I said, we've been doing this for a long ass time, and we're used to doing all the shit ourselves, like the graphic designing, the videos, recording, mixing, mastering. We can do all that shit. So I don't even know why the fuck we signed in the first place. Now I think back, I'm like, damn. Once we did that, I mean, like,
how was
gratefully we're out of it.
It was good at first, and then not so good. But 2020 happened, so that's of course going to be their excuse, which was a valid one for a long time. But that, I think that was necessary, because before we were just talented dudes that thought being in the studio was going to cut it. But we never did everything else to the level we're doing now, which was attack the fucking internet, which is the most important thing any artist could do in today's day and age. So being best forced us to do that.
Yeah, and if you rely on a lot of people doing your shit, like the independent shit probably isn't gonna work out for you because you gotta even invest in yourself. Like you gotta be the record label.
Exactly.
I'm the record label for my own career, so we're investing our money. We're putting up all the legwork. We got our own street team putting up posters, like all that shit.
Fire,
it's all shit you got to do. So it's a 24/7 job to be independent. But then, you know, you reap the benefits on the other side.
Exactly.
You hit,
for sure.
You know, and luckily we've hit a few times, which gave us bread to put these high level production videos together. Because a lot of people, I've ran into people, they don't think we're independent. They'll pull me to the side and be like,
"Who's making your
movie?" At first, I was confused. I was like, "What you mean?"
Yeah, like what are you talking about?
They're talking about street shit or like, what you mean? Like
nah, who's pulling strings for y'all? Like, who's doing what? Us, motherfucker. Like, how'd you get this song with this person?
I mean,
We
all right here.
It's 2024. The internet.
When people can't do something themselves, I found that people will start to accuse y'all of like not being able to do it because they just can't do it themselves. And also going back to accountability, like that's not an easy thing to do. And I get that. Like waking up every day and deciding you're gonna, you know, continue on, you're gonna keep fighting for your dream. What does a day in the life of y'all's careers look like right now?
Shit. Me and this guy saying, is today the day we quit?
Yeah.
Today the day we stop this shit? But they were like, nah, probably not. Let's
just keep going.
But that's like my running mantra. Like, hey, I gotta go hard now because I'm about to quit.
Yeah.
Like I'm this close to just be like, fuck. But I think it's only because the level that we're trying to do it at, like we're spending a lot of money in our career. And that when you got
you're investing in yourself.
Home, you know what I'm saying? You start to see like, damn, was all this bread right here worth?
You can't worry about the bread.
Yeah,
though.
we don't worry. We don't.
You know, naturally you think like, damn, I'm spending a lot of fucking money.
You see the
right.
But then it's like, you can't worry about the money because the money's going to come. You just got to put whatever it is you feel in your heart and your soul into your art. And then I feel like the universe is just going to repay you right back. Like, here you go.
And it does every time. The more we double
really
down,
does.
the more like, bro, like you have to just be who you think you are. Like that's my thing. Like this, I'm not trying to do nothing. I am doing
it.
Exactly.
I am this thing that like this is my life. Like,
exactly. You kind of gotta speak shit into existence sometimes.
Hell yeah. And don't let don't let little opportunities pass you by because the windows are gonna open.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility to
and no window is too big or too small. Each window is an opportunity, and that's what we are, opportunists.
Yeah.
Some people put a negative connotation on that word, but I feel like that.
But we all are.
You got to be an opportunist in this shit to excel and win and keep opening different doors. Because we'll fuck with whoever's on this level, this many followers or that many followers. It don't matter.
That's dope.
As long as people are fucking with us right now and want to hear us talk, like you guys, it's a blessing. Because what happens if tomorrow don't nobody want to talk to you? Now your shit's just stagnant. Like
and as long as people are doing it, because we got family that wants to do it, and some of them are talented or even friends. It's like I'll fuck with anyone that's actively doing it. Like, I'm not your lick to because I haven't stopped for 15 years. I've been doing this every single day. Like, don't disrespect me, but at the same time, like you could use me if as long as I could use you. Like I have no problem being used. Like, but when I call you, you know what I'm saying? I accept the same. Or sometimes it doesn't happen. Like if I really fuck with the person, I'm gonna do it just because I like them. But
of course,
the music business is a use business.
It really is.
It's all about a look. It's all about, and if you provide a look to somebody, guess what? You could get theirs too.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use your likeness just like you're gonna use mine. And as long as we're solid, we could keep doing that for each other.
For sure.
As long as it's reciprocated in both ways. And we have a lot of people in the music industry or just the entertainment industry that we've done that with. So that's why sometimes people can't believe that we're doing that on our own. Like, how the fuck did these two guys get Shaquille O'Neal on 2 songs? He's on speed dial.
That's dope,
Call in whenever we want.
It's amazing.
And with a list of other people. But it's just like, because we're genuinely good people.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we take this shit serious. So if people are gonna fuck with us, they could guarantee they're gonna get a good look from it, and we're gonna respect the look they're giving us and come correctly. That's what I think.
No, I mean, that's amazing. And I feel like so many people wish they could do that. But I feel like, especially in this business, not everyone has the most truest of intentions.
Yeah. Right.
So I definitely respect that and definitely appreciate that.
The worst thing people could say is no.
Yeah, of course.
So
that's true.
I shoot my shot at every window I see. I'm going for it.
As you should.
Especially if you're like up just starting, trying to do this artistry shit, man.
It's not easy. Not at all.
You motherfuckers aren't fucking famous yet. Every little window opportunity that comes, you need to fucking take it. Or else this shit's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Posting your video one time is not gonna cut it. Like,
nah.
You know what I'm saying? Releasing 5 songs.
Motherfuckers be too cool to post their own shit.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Bro, this is your song. You
exactly, like you made this. This is you.
They think, I posted it once. It's already
You're so afraid of looking lame to other people, or
that you're not gonna follow your dream.
You're not gonna survive in this day and age.
But we're human, so it does affect us.
Yeah,
it does affect us when you think something's gonna do great, and it doesn't naturally. But if you're not thick-skinned, you ain't gonna make it, because you gotta live there in the constant state of disappointment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially when we're not winning Grammys yet, we're not going platinum yet. I'm always disappointed.
Yeah, but you get in there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even when some people, that shit was dope, it's doing good. In my mind, I'm like,
yeah. Well, we're our own harshest critic. You know, I feel like that's the same for all of us.
I was about to shoot myself yesterday.
What? No.
I'm just fucking around. We've got some more for him.
Absolutely not.
Hey, we about to shoot each other, about to kill each other over these ideas. Like, man,
I told you.
That was a bullshit idea.
Ain't no way.
Like you said, we're our toughest critics, but the motion is motioning. So,
no, exactly.
No, can't be all the way mad. We just want the world, Craig. That's it.
I'm right there
and
with
you. It feels good that we no one can say that someone gave it to us.
Yeah, no, you got it out the mud.
It's like, can't nobody say that. But thank you to everyone that's helped us on the journey.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And that, picks up the phone when we call, because that's really what makes the difference.
Of course.
Is the relationship. So be good to people, because you never, they might be good to you.
Yeah.
That's like the big thing people fuck up on. They think they too Hollywood, or they.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, I hate.
Then you meet A-listers and they're just fucking down to earth. Not all of them.
Not everybody, but there's some good people out there.
Yeah. So.
There's a lot of people that, as much as you talk about how there's, this big path in front of you, there's so much you want to accomplish. You still have accomplished a lot. You've of course, you guys are in a great position. The motion is emotionally, like you said. And it's a lot of people that would love to be in your position. So I am curious, like, what is the best advice you could give to someone who wants to be in your position?
Drink tequila, roll up some marijuana,
I would say,
and be ready. If you want to come for our spot, be ready to lose. So I advise you, don't start. Just go get a fucking 9 to 5, bro. Go get a regular job.
And on some real shit, if it takes a 9 to 5, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Because you need to fund the dream.
Yeah.
And, lucky for us, we own a barbershop and shit. So that's always like, we don't need rap to make bread. We never have. We never will. Now it's just a bonus that is making bread.
That's really cool.
The train could fund itself. It's like, damn, like, we really got it moving on its own. The more we do, the more it's gonna happen. So don't be ashamed to do what you gotta do to get where you want to get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
And be comfortable in disappointment and failure, and just block the noise. And you're gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, real.
Even if you never make it, like, no one in 100 years, it don't matter, bro. You're gonna die. So.
That's actually a good point. You should just go for it, because what's the alternative? Like, why not?
You got one motherfucking life. You want to go ahead and be an artist, a struggling artist for the rest of your life? Go ahead, by any means. But you did it on your terms, goddammit. You want to be a loser?
Keep doing it.
So you were talking about your barbershop. That's really cool. What was that transition like? I'm interested.
We're just culturally cultured, and barbershops are just the epitome of culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where you have all the conversations. That's where you're tapped in with the streets. You know what I mean? You know what's going on here, there.
Yeah.
Like, barbershop environment, me and my brother just fell in love with it as
That's
teens.
fire, yeah.
and we started just hustling, cutting the homies up and shit. And then we saved our own money, opened up our own shop on Melrose.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
That also helped fund a lot of the music coming up, you know what I mean? Along with other things, but
we met relationships there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we met so many people at the shop, even just on some other shit. People would say like, "Oh shit, y'all," and like, "Yeah." So
I feel like barbershops and hip hop are like hand in hand.
I definitely agree with that. No, 100%.
People can't wait to go to the shop and talk about like the newest beef going on.
Yes, that's very true.
They're gonna ask about the newest album that just dropped. Like, barbershops are like the cornerstone to like what's going on in the streets and in hip hop for sure. At least like the black and brown barbershops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
men don't have therapists. Men have barbers.
Barbers. I love that.
Hey, dudes would be loyal to their barber before they're loyal to their
wives.
That's true. That is true.
Hey, don't trust the dude that don't got a barber. I'm going to tell that to the girls right now. If your man don't have a go-to barber, and maybe he has a backup or two just in case, but if you don't have this go-to... Like,
don't trust that man, dude. Don't trust that.
Do not trust him.
He just goes to random barbershops or goes to the shop and goes with whoever.
It's a problem.
It's not good. It's not a good sign. He's not loyal and he's gonna fucking cheat on you with a fucking fat bitch.
Oh my gosh! All right. Anyways, no, you're good.
Like I said in the beginning, I'm the fucking chubby chaser. So,
you're so good. You're good.
I love tostadas with queso on them. A little jamon.
Oh, you know what? That's actually, I forgot. I always have to ask. Where do y'all get your favorite tacos at in LA?
Favorite tacos? Yep. Dang.
Or what kind of tacos do you order when you go to the truck?
I go for different places for different styles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's one place called El Amigo. They don't do traditional street tacos.
Ooh, what do they do?
They do like, well, they have the handmade tortilla still, but they put like the heavy guap and queso fresco and shit. So it don't look like a street taco.
That's the place in Lawndale?
Ooh.
Yeah.
They hit you with that thick queso fresco.
Yeah.
That makes it good.
It's almost like homemade. If homemade in the street style made a baby, that's El Amigo.
Okay. Yeah. And this in Lawndale?
Lawndale.
Yeah, Lawndale.
They have like two spots, but the one I go to is in Lawndale.
Okay.
Yeah, Angel's Tijuana tacos.
Oh my God, Angel's Tijuana tacos.
Bussin'.
Yes, they're so. And the limonada. Oh my God, do not even get me started. I love that place.
Leo's taco truck. I like their pastor tacos.
Okay, yeah.
And their queso.
Those are alright.
But that's my favorite street.
Hey, what's that spot we went to on the corner after Corner Store?
Oh, you were at Corner Store?
Yeah, we were.
I love Corner Store. That's fire.
What's that spot called? It's like a parking lot. Somewhere downtown. It's not
with buses and shit in it, right?
Yeah, it's like a big ass.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I just don't know what the name is.
I forgot the name of it. Man, it's LA. You'll find a lot of
you go to Lennox, a lot of those taco trucks are fire right there.
Anybody setting up on a fucking corner and you see some
it's fire, yeah.
And if they're making the handmade tortillas right there, you know it's about to be busted.
You already know it's about to be
busted. And they gotta have the sauce with guacamole.
Yeah.
Oh,
they gotta have that little splash.
Oh my God, of course.
If they don't got it, you gotta go.
You gotta go. Yeah. Run in the other direction.
Yeah, I just can't stand a dry ass taco. Like,
no, because why would I eat that when there's so many options?
I just found a spot not too long ago in Compton. I forgot the name though. That of Vampiro where they put double tostada. They have the one with the cheese and then they put another tostada on top.
Stop.
That shit was fucking fire. I don't remember what it was called, but a little corner spot in Compton. That was pretty good.
Okay, that sounds.
Dios Tacos on Imperial.
Yeah,
for their burritos.
For their burritos only. Their tacos and
not Tito's, Theos.
Dios
Tacos El Tio.
I think we might have had them before.
Their burritos
in between Prairie and Hawthorne on Imperial.
Yeah,
their burritos bussin'.
Top notch. Their vampiros.
You gotta add avocado and cheese too.
Oh yeah.
Their vampiros are top next levels, almost like a salad on a tostada.
Do y'all have any other like restaurant racks?
The Sergio 106 Underground. I think he just opened
on Imperial too, in between Inglewood Ave and Hawthorne Boulevard.
You like mariscos?
He called it Checos.
I like all the food.
So shout out to
I just stay hungry.
Underground 106. It was a spot in Lennox. Had the marisco spot in the backyard, and now he just opened up his own restaurant.
Yes.
My favorite food is definitely by far mariscos. So that's my number one.
Okay.
Food. So I love 106 Underground. I love Chentes right there in Lennox on Inglewood and Century.
Yeah.
I even like Chewy's number 2 on Hawthorne. I like the micheladas. They have the best.
Oh, the micheladas, yes.
Micheladas,
We're fans.
to me in LA personally, but
yeah.
I like to go there.
Man, I could eat seafood 7 days a week.
Every day.
Literally.
I like that
We're
shit
from
today.
Mazatlan, and my dad had a shrimp boat out there when we were
for
kids.
real? Okay.
Yeah, and then it got stolen. That's a whole nother story. But we grew up eating seafood like all our lives.
Yeah. I think they put fucking blended crab in our baby formula growing up.
Are you that like for real?
Yeah, just for the vitamins and shit.
Oh my god!
Nah, this
what the hell? I'm sorry. I feel real stupid, but y'all really got me with that. I was like, okay, we don't do that where I'm from.
They called it clam.
That's some new shit.
Clam chowder.
Yeah, nah, but we
you
been
have
eating
me
seafood for a long time. Mariscos specifically.
Well, also, like, you know, we're talking about the vibrant, just like food and street culture here in LA. I would love to hear, how did growing up in LA affect the music that you make?
You go ahead.
I don't know what to say.
The music in LA, I mean, shit. My first recollection of hip hop that I liked was probably Ice Cube, like the whole West Side Connection shit, and Tupac. I remember my sister had a Tupac tape of Hail Mary and shit. So naturally, we were very influenced by it. But I think once we heard East Coast stuff, that's when our mind went. Vroom, vroom, vroom. So then hence our style now is like a blend of the two worlds. But a lot of
that
people
shit sound like Super Mario eating a mushroom.
That's how I felt when I heard it. When I first heard Wu-Tang, it completely changed the trajectory of my life. As weird as that sounds.
Yeah, for sure.
No, like that
really
definitely makes sense.
Big Nas influence, big Wu-Tang influence.
DMX, 50.
Eminem, early Eminem, 50
yeah.
Cent, probably my favorite rapper personally. You know what I'm saying?
Mobb Deep,
all that East Coast shit, even West Coast, like you said, Ice Cube, Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dre, for Exhibit even for a minute.
And when we try to, those are the heads we're trying to aim for too. Like when we try to make these songs, or skill level wise, we want to, you know, shoot for that type of level. You know what I mean?
With that being said, do you have any like dream collaborators? I know you've worked with some dope people.
Yeah, Ricky Blanco.
Yeah.
Fucking the Coyotes as a duo is pretty cool.
No, I agree.
Nah, we shit, hell yeah. A lot of people, Justin Bieber, fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah, no, you guys would, I mean, obviously similar sound. Like,
Selena in there.
Yeah.
On a serious note, I would love to do like Post Malone or Billie Eilish. Like the shit he's talking about that we just refound. We have a whole different style that people haven't heard nor they're ready to hear.
Okay.
Because, you know, you can't just change it on people out the gate.
Yeah, you're in your own little era right now.
Sprinkle it, you know? So, like, right now we're being known like, oh, all you hear, like, these motherfuckers can rap. So people just know us for just being animals, but not knowing that we got a whole nother style where it sounds more like Billie Eilish than it does fucking DMX type shit.
For real?
Like, we got a whole.
We're gonna have to hear that.
Billie Eilish
I'm not convinced.
Billie Eilish is crazy.
I'm just saying, it's so different than what
we'll
we're
singing.
doing. So different than what we're doing currently. That is more I'm not saying it sounds like that.
Okay.
It's more comparable.
Okay.
To that, you will never like, especially the song he's talking about. You will never put that in the world of Mobb Deep, 50 Cent. And DMX.
You don't want to preview it real quick, do you?
Nah.
All right, that's okay. We can wait.
We'll show you, baby. But because this type of stuff, when you're known for what we're known for, it has to be presented at first glance. It has to be presented at the highest level we can. It has to be like a video, like the ones we've been doing lately. Like if you just present it on some low budget shit, like we do sometimes, it's not gonna hit because people are like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But if you present it properly, I think it's gonna work, and people gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" At least that's how I visualize it. People could think it sucks.
He's gonna be wrong, but it's okay.
I think it's
I believe it.
It's fucking hard, man. I love that song. I can't wait to film to it.
I'm excited for you. So, you know, a lot of artists, like, I don't know, for some reason, with the climate of the music industry right now, a lot of artists kind of designate the eras that they're in. I'm not even just talking about like the whole eras Taylor Swift thing. I'm talking about like people will stick to one aesthetic for a small period of time.
Yeah.
Is that kind of how y'all feel right now? Like you're in a certain era, and how would you describe that?
Yeah, I just feel like we're in a stage where we need to prove ourselves as spitters, rappers, because we are in hip hop and rap. You know what I mean? You need to show that you have the fundamentals and the foundation down. With no foundation, the house is going to be built on fucking mud and shit, and it's gonna be easily destroyed. So we're trying to build a solid foundation where we show this is how skilled we are, we're this good, we're this talented. And then along when the foundation is done, that's when you start building the house even bigger. You know what I mean? And that's when you sprinkle the little difference in there. But right now, we're trying to show that we can box with the best of them, and our talent is up to par to really be respected in the hip hop world.
Yeah, because we gotta get that world. Like, there's no world where we're gonna be like, oh, those guys are dope for Mexican. Like, nah, when people hit us up, they're like, y'all dope. And I'm talking about people that are highly respected as rappers will hit us up, and it's just like, damn. Like, that's dope, So it's like, that's what we're establishing first. It's like, just to people know, like, nah, we can hang with who you gonna put us in front of? Like, whoever, bro. Like, all right, bet. Like, not only are we gonna hang, we have a chance to out rap them potentially. Of course, we could be out rap too, but it's just like, we have that, I think, ability with anybody you could name. I don't give a fuck who. And that's what we want to establish first, and then hit them with the other shit that people could never even dream of doing. Like, that could really rap like that.
Turns us into Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or Kendrick Lamar's very
dancing
good
and dancing
Drake's
in glittery dresses.
Yeah, no, of course, for sure, definitely.
What? I didn't hear the whole thing.
It's gonna turn us into Taylor Swift dancing in glittery dresses.
Oh hell no!
We're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that.
Never that. But
one thing I really appreciate that answer, and we talked a little bit more about kind of where you get your inspiration from, but you have a very unique flow. I think it would be accurate to say when you guys, come through in your raps, and I would be curious to hear how you guys would describe your delivery, your flow.
How would I describe my delivery? Just arrogance for sure. Influenced by the GOATs.
Yeah.
And you also gotta be aware of your own vocal, and how your vocal sounds
as an instrument.
Exactly. And then find the pockets that best suit your vocal. And I feel like once you find that as an artist, like, you could just start.
Like, to me, can't nobody get this fool on there's certain pockets where I'm just like, that's his, like, if you Steph.
It's my lane where I'm like gonna hit every time.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be aware of which one is yours. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's very important as an artist. Because of what we could live in every world. We are currently doing shit with people that I don't even know how we exist in this world. But we could exist in every world, but you have your own world that you fucking rule.
Yeah. You have to and you feel most comfortable.
Yeah. Just identify it and don't ever steer away from that,
For sure.
Unless you're tired of it and you want to try something new, but people may not like that.
That's valid too,
That's always the risk of trying new stuff. The people may not like it. You
Yeah.
have to be okay with that.
Definitely agree with that. I think, a lot of our readers and viewers would really like to know what's next for y'all. Do y'all have any shows coming up? You have that album, July 26th. So what's next for y'all?
A lot of shows. I mean, we have Rhyme Fest coming up.
So exciting. Yeah, can't wait.
Chicano, Chicano Culture Festival or some shit. But even, those two shows, me saying that, right? Those are two completely different worlds.
Right.
Rhyme Fest is a backpack hip-hopping event.
I'm excited for that, yeah.
Living legends.
Yes, yep.
Atmosphere. The backpack of the backpackers. And then you got a Chicano show that's like just Mexican street shit for the most part, the guys that are on this one. And it's like, and we're not out of place in each, but we're out of place in each.
Real.
Like, we stand out in both, but we somehow blend in just perfectly.
That's fire, yeah.
And it's pretty cool.
No, I mean, that's in all the different worlds. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I didn't get to describe my rap style.
Oh, yeah,
I'll just say superior shit talking.
Okay, that's superior shit talking. I love that.
I didn't even know I described my rap style, but
yeah, that was the question. And I was like, all right, but yeah, that's my rap style.
Okay,
yeah,
I love that. Well, we've learned a lot about y'all. No, you're fine.
Put that shit on silent. Damn, that shit keeps ringing, bro.
I mean,
the production here.
Because the IRS hit me earlier.
The IRS wants all his fucking money.
I was waiting on a call from the IRS, so I turned.
Motherfucker, you owe us $60,000.
I forgot the fucking man.
Yeah, man.
That's another fucking message for you. Always pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes, man. Uncle Sam gonna come get you regardless.
Yeah,
man.
And it's gonna come at the
they
worst time, boy.
My boy Wesley Snipes over here is about to get arrested.
Hey, the mailman made sure he gave it to me in my hand. He's like, I was like, oh no.
You're gonna need this.
So I made sure I call these motherfuckers first thing in the morning. I was waiting to call back. So
man, if you gotta take that, you could take that.
I already talked to them.
All right, I'm saying I don't want to be responsible.
That was DJ Lethal from Limp Bizkit. We got a song with Limp Bizkit on the way too.
Okay, word.
Y'all know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the universe.
We got a lot of cool shit coming on, man.
Yeah.
Like, if you following us, thank you, man. Just keep rocking with our journey. We got a lot of cool shit happening.
We're just getting started.
We're gonna stay active. We're just getting started, man. You ain't seen the best of us yet. Yeah. The best is yet to come for sure.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to give us money, we're taking all meetings.
Yeah.
So y'all want to sign us? What's up? We'll hear you out.
We'll hear you out, but we got a number because there ain't nothing motherfuckers can do for us that we can't do for ourselves. So if you want to come correct, man. Come with that.
But yeah, Aliens is what we're pushing right now. July 26th. It got hella dope shit on there. I'm super proud of that album. Yeah. We're gonna have our first headlining show. We wanted to do it around that time, but the spot we want to headline wasn't available. So we might have it in October. We're aiming for October for our first like headlining show. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let y'all know about it. So hopefully we have a song by then.
Of course, that's so exciting.
I don't know, maybe you can fucking open up the show. I don't know.
I mean, shit, I'm there. I'm gonna be there. You let me know the day, I'm gonna be there.
So Aliens, a lot of dope videos, a lot of dope shit. Yeah. That's it. Shows too. Just look. You might see us in a poster in your local neighborhood. For Rhymefest right now too.
Yeah, I did actually. Over at the Coliseum, right?
If you see it in the streets, tag us. We'll post you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's been cool. A lot of people been coming up like, hey, speaking about taco spot, there's a spot named Taco on Melrose that's connected to Umbrella.
Okay.
They're pretty good too. They do all kind of dope shit. But the owner from there was like, man, I just saw y'all motherfuckers in Koreatown on the poster.
That's awesome. I've been seeing it everywhere. So yeah, I mean, definitely get that. Well, I think for my last question, I would just want to know if nothing else, what do you want people to know about y'all? Let's say someone just discovers you and it's their first time. What is the impression you want to leave people with?
Be prepared to be disappointed. Because we ain't shit.
Okay.
Nah, I would say.
Nah, just kidding. Nah, man, shit. I forgot the question.
No, it's okay.
I would say when you listen to our albums, don't just expect one thing. Like we really try to like take you on a little journey and tell a story like as best we can through different songs, right? Mm-hmm. But whenever we have an album, it kind of just creates itself because naturally you're just in a space. So when you listen to our albums, just make sure to listen to like a time capsule of what's happening in our life through that time period, you know.
Do you want people to listen chronologically or you don't?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
From front to back, please. Yeah. Because it's
no shuffle shit.
We used to do skits, but we do no more. But
oh yeah, are y'all gonna have any skits on this next one?
We just add skits to our songs.
Okay.
So the songs will be a skit at the end of the song.
Then our visuals will have like some light storyline to it.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. That's any acting agents that want to put us in movies too.
Yep. Okay. That's a bet. I'm not no agent, but maybe somebody watching.
OnlyFans models.
Hit them up.
Y'all need some content for your OnlyFans. Hit us up.
Oh my God.
Pull up in a black leather.
I'm gonna wear a Coyote mask.
That's terrifying. Well, with that being said, thank you guys so much. I don't know about the OnlyFans stuff, but everything else was fire. And we appreciate y'all for coming through so much. And we're looking forward to your album. And we'll be at the show in October. And thank you for stopping by today.
Cool. LA Taco, bitch.
Like, all that shit. Make sure y'all get that membership. Go to lataco.com. Support Latino businesses.
Save LA Tacos.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing real shit out here in the culture of LA, man. So get that membership right now. It's on sale. Tell them the Yodi sent you.
Save LA Taco.
Ooh.